Hello? Good, how are you? I totally understand that.
Thing where I like my body's giving me the post sickness feeling, if that makes sense. Uh, like where I have some congestion and some other like nonsense. Um, but I didn't like feel sick at any point. So I think like my
Yeah.
body fought off a sickness over the last few days,
Mm.
but now it's like feeling the and I think it came from the drop. Like I think I started to like I wanted to get sick basically post golf, like that drop off.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
fairly normal thing, I
It
think.
sounds like a lot of people got sick. Like Philipine Elizabeth got sick. I think Healy got sick. Maggie's voice is still gone. Like her, it
Is
went kind
it?
of,
Oh no.
yeah. Like she can't talk. She can like kind of whisper or like husky talk, but like,
Husky talk. What you
yeah,
call pillow talk?
yeah. Someone said she sounded like Jennifer Lawrence with her voice
Husky
all
talk.
messed up. But yeah,
You back in the swing of things?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, still tired, like you were saying, but to work. Back to, yeah.
Did you have dinner with Maggie, or did you have dinner at your place, like your folks' place?
We had dinner here, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We and with her daughter.
Nice.
So
I feel like family times is good post war
yeah,
and all that. How's that been? You feel like you've been pretty good about like divvying up tasks and doing that co-op thing.
trying my best, yeah. Like trying to. We do. I think we do a pretty good job with that personally. But I mean, there's always improvements to be made. I feel like.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
But and it changes, right? Like what's going on and stuff. But I think we communicate pretty well about stuff like that.
You can iterate on that for ultimately for forever. But
Lifetime, yeah.
yeah. All right, let me share my screen with you. There you go. Have you watched any of these The Heroic Champs?
I have not. I watched Rose Tourney.
Oh, did you watch your
But that's
fights
about
there?
it. Yeah, I watched like my last few fights with Eric because I was curious how they gone.
Did we even watch the did we watch our armored fights from Swim? I don't remember. It's been a minute.
I don't. I mean, maybe did we maybe didn't find a time to do that. I can't remember.
We'll figure it out. If you see any folks, there's no name. Let me know. Like I don't know who Marguerite is playing against here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
This goes for you, chat. If y'all out there and know any of the names of the combatants, please let us know.
Let me share your post you made real quick.
Yeah, I wanted to watch a couple of specific fights out of the champs. Let me know if you want to watch anything in particular. Oh, that was quick. It's like a inside. Oh, outside capture, or capture attempt. It was like straight down the middle. They were moving in most
Good,
of it.
good dagger parry there too,
Yeah,
from Marguerite.
intercept it and go.
Didn't mess around.
Did Maggie talk to you about this particular fight at all?
She did. She felt like she got rushed. Like she rushed. She didn't. She just kind of went for a shot. She should have waited a little more patient.
Like internal pressure or like external pressure? Like other people are expecting her
A
to be
little bit
fast.
of a little bit of both, I think.
Mm. Is the external pressure exerted from anywhere in particular, or that she was aware of?
I think she said she felt like she felt a little overconfident, like based on some of
Oh,
the
I see. I
feedback.
see.
Yeah.
That is
She
the.
also told me she was not ready to watch this fight yet. So
Oh no, that is the. That is the normal way of it. You get like confident, and then you underestimate. I think we all go through that for sure.
I was saying that I think your second champs fight is actually your hardest one. Like at least that was for me. Like I lost my second champs fight. 'Cause I feel like the first one you kind of go and you don't really know what to expect. You just kind of do it and you're like, oh, that was cool. And then the second one, especially if you won your first one, the second one it feels more pressure.
Yeah. Who's yours, first and second, if you
My
remember?
first was I don't remember some unscarf from Primaris, and the second one was actually against Ari from now Duke and Mod.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I think he was just Sir.
Yeah. Out of Trimaris. They still play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually marshalling a second ago in this
Yes.
video.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're dope. And a good fighter all around. I never got to really watch this one. The Ansvar Octavio fight. Or Octavius fight. You feel like you were more distracted sitting as PNP?
Can you repeat that? I think you were cutting out for a second for me.
Oh, I was asking if do you think you were more distracted from watching this live?
I was actually saying that I think one of the most fun things I got to do as a royal at Gulf Wars was watch the champs battle.
Okay,
It's
so you
like
got
I
to
a front row
focus on it.
seat. Yeah, I got to focus on it. I got a front row seat. Got to give fighter tokens to all the fighters. I actually really enjoyed. I thought that was fun.
What was what is the origin of the fire Drake duck? Is it because Drake is duck?
Duck. I picked the name Drake because I thought it sounded cool when I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
and I had heard about when I was doing research for like a persona, and I was doing research about Elizabethan England. I heard about Sir Francis Drake. I was like, that's a cool name. I'm gonna take it. Then years later, someone told me that you could call a male duck a drake.
Yeah.
Ducks were called Drake. Did not know that. And then even a little bit later, someone found out that a type of cannon is called a fire drake, which is why the name of our household is called Fire Drakes.
Okay.
And then because we like puns, we just kind of rolled with the duck thing too. So
I love their wobbly H back here.
yeah.
Who is Ansvar's peer, if they have one?
Ulrich, I don't know if you met him. He's been to one Gulf Wars, but it's only been was for a couple days last year.
Oh, okay. Probably don't know them then. This is a long fight. Good fight.
I thought Ansvar got a little long in his stance, like back to front.
Oh yeah, this direction. Yeah.
That didn't give him a good explosion forward as much.
They both read the forward here. Everyone's moving in
Yeah.
frame, right? You see step at a time, both of them. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Mirror matching, but forward. There's too much body in the way to actually tell what exactly happened.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was a double, but with maybe like a limb versus body was my guess from watching that video.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Seems likely. I don't know either of these fighters.
Chat, help. I have question mark versus question mark. I don't recognize either kit. I might know the fighters.
I'm guessing the one that's on his chest is probably from Palantir.
Yeah.
Educated guess.
Kalantiri purple. For sure. Someone from Palantir and someone who
right?
likes purple. Yeah, for sure. Matthias was on a roll.
Yeah, he had a pretty good. He had a good war, right? Like top, second in the Bedford Point tournament.
Second in Bedford.
And
Won the every man, or the
won the
dispersion?
every man, and then won his champs fight, and then he was top 6-ish in the 6, 8, something like that in the Rose tourney.
Yeah, they were fighting well. They have strip, right? That was their background. Olympic.
Yeah, I think they did Modern Saber, I think was
Oh,
there.
Saber. Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then they took a bunch of time off, took some time off from the SC and then had come back to it like after the pandemic, I think. But
Chat. Fun fact: I had no idea that their kit was modeled after an ant, and I learned this year that they are an entomologist, and that is their career, and they have a lot of passion for their career, and so their kit is also, if and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's meant to be an ant proper.
yeah, some for bug. Their red collar, their student collar also looks like made to look like a bug of some kind, like a
Yep.
centipede or a millipede or something like that.
Also have bug mask paint.
Yeah, they're very on brand.
Very on brand. But I like it. I like having that sort of shtick.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like who you are as a human. Like that's your thing.
Special interest.
Special interests. I'm going to this is a long one. Ooh. Do you know much about the Trimaran, Giovanni?
I do not. I know he was
Ooh.
around for a few years, and then hadn't been to golfers in a little bit. But he has. Speaking about kits, I've always really admired his clothes. Really nice,
Yeah, pretty kid.
and a solidly good fighter too. You know what I think about this lunge?
Yeah, bring that dagger forward. This is the John classic. I also thought the same thing. Yeah, it looks like Matthias just like scrapes the collar upward. There doesn't look to be any obvious blade bend that was from contact. Right, this curve looks like it's still natural blade with a little bit of movement upward. Catches that
Yeah, I agree with that.
Trimaran scarf, sash. I don't know. What the
Yeah,
right word is.
sash.
Oop, lost full screen. Otavio. They've been playing very well, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I knew they also took some time off the SC, but it's been pretty cool to see them come back to
Yeah.
it.
Beautiful follow.
Yeah.
That was the I probed. I see opening because they didn't cover it. I guess I go now. It looks like the Panhandle Boys, like the movement. If you look at the
Oh
silhouette
yeah.
and then how they're redoubling.
I mean, that's the like everyone has their like where your origin, right? Is like has a lot of an effect on your.
Do you think yours is Kelly, primarily?
I mean, Kelly and a little. There was this other guy named Dore who also the youth fencing back was early on, and that's who I was connected to both of them. So, but they also were from the
Oh, I
same.
didn't know that. That's a fun
Kelly
fact.
was also Dore's cadet too. So it's
Oh, all
yeah.
same family tree.
I think there's definitely some some of their lists and stuff that are still there, even though it's heavily modified and built upon at this point. But it was good timing, I thought, on that shot, Raymond.
Another double launch. But the recessed blade, like the pull back to strike,
Yeah.
gives up so much. Chad, this is a great example of why we don't pull our blades back to throw unless you have a very specific reason to do so. Like that dagger just does not cover enough, especially against Case. That's a rough entry because they're gonna get skewered long before their blade even extends.
Yeah. I would say a big an issue a lot of people have is they try to do a disengage with their sword and they end up pulling their sword back instead of doing like you shouldn't pull your sword back in your disengage. You should just go in a circle.
Yep. Make a little V, make a little U.
Yeah. So Gavin and Helena, right?
Elena. Who's the other person?
Gavin, right,
Is
from
that Gavin?
Palantir?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Formerly of Atlantia, actually, I think.
Formerly of Atlantia, so many years ago. I got to catch up with him and his partner under a BFT on Chili Night. It was fun. It's fun to catch up a little bit. So
Nice.
I've seen him at war for the last decade.
Did y'all overlap at all? I didn't know if he had moved by the time you'd started playing.
Maybe by a year or two, roughly.
Okay. I was like, it seemed like around the same time to me.
It was
but
close. Nice. Pretty shot.
That was a good shot.
Yep.
Oh, this is a good fight from Fifi. It's a C&T fight.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear me tell Fifi? He was like, what would you do? I was like, he's a knight, cut him in the shin. That was my exact
Classic,
words.
yeah.
Because he asked me for advice. I was like, it's going to be the most open thing. I even looked around the people. I looked around me and told their... I don't know if audio's there, but...
He's also got a Rotella, so I'm interested to see what he does.
Listen to this.
Interesting.
Probably like...
Oh, my voice isn't caught. Never mind. I was just going to show off how much I predicted it. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
I told the people around me, you just can't hear it because I'm not close enough to the camera.
Yeah. Also, strapped round shield is not a good.
It's good for breaking through stuff.
It's not good for blocking your leg though.
No, awful for that.
And either rapier or like it's not good for armored either, really, right? It's even
Yeah.
worse for armored fighting actually.
That was a pretty on the head
Yeah.
bonk. It rang out nicely. Do you think it's weird to take the field in champs if you're sitting?
I think is if you're the crown of the primary kingdom, you shouldn't. I think if you're a allied crown or an heir, that it's okay.
So you would have been fine fighting if called upon.
I think I would have been, yeah. I didn't feel like I needed to, and I was happy to let other people have a platform, since
Right. Absolutely.
right, like the crown is the highest platform you can have, and so since I have that position, I'm like, and I've also done champs so many times, especially
Right.
at Gulf Wars. This is the first Gulf Wars I went to in 2011. I did not fight as a champ. Then every year since then, have been a champ of some form until this year. So 2012 through 2025, as a champ.
The fuck did Miguel do? This is a flip 4? It's the third intention, right? So here's intention 2.
I can't see his hand very well in the
Yeah,
shadow.
here's intention 2. It cuts right here across the forearm.
It looks like it's bending there, right? Or is it catching the arm?
Catching the forearm. Like the sleeve here. It's not a... And you can see the blade here. And it pops up a little bit. Yeah, his blade, I think, is like 45-ish, pointed toward the face.
I think I agree.
And right here, this is the follow. It looks like they dropped their defenses, backing out a little
Yeah.
too much. Looking for that cross parry. Oh, I think Miguel pops them before they touch cross parry. Yeah, you can see the blade bend right here.
Yeah.
It's the small. It's hard to see in the blur, but
Can you play the fight back full speed?
yeah.
It's hard to lose some context at
I still think
slow-mo.
of Oscar as Zhao because that was their old SCA name.
Yeah.
One, two, three. I think it was 3 that got through.
I think so too, yeah. Very decisive.
This is like the most me shit in terms of setup and everything.
Yeah.
This moment right here, I probe because I see the dagger. You see how the dagger was middling? It wasn't
Yeah.
passive covering. I probe just to get that info. I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to block low, 100%. So I just need to trigger and go. So middle dagger, trigger, go.
Yeah. Also very decisive. Bert and
I've had a pretty good
Ratio?
string. It's been a while. So red boots and Ratio.
yeah.
I love that Robert's still fighting.
Yeah.
Like I think that's cool. That's what I want to be.
I still think Robert does a good thing where a lot of people let him do this. They don't attack him when he resets. Like he kind of tells people, he's like, yeah, we're not fighting right now.
Yeah, body language, yeah.
Like with his body language, I think he's really good at this actually, and a lot of people just let him do it.
Yep.
Like there's no reason not to attack him now, but most people just won't because
The
of the
redouble.
social contract.
Yeah. That is the social read.
Yeah. But he uses that, I think he uses it on purpose to get to like make people fight how he wants, and he takes the energy out of it. I think he's still very good at that, I think.
Yeah. Casting energy. What do you tell your
Yeah.
tell people who ask you like how do you describe giving energy, whether you're tense or whether you're calm and relaxed?
Mm-hmm. I guess I probably think about it really like in the shoulders, like how you put your like if you're gonna stand up and like giving your shoulders back, chest out kind of projects more confidence. And then not to be like, don't be tense, right? Like let your sword, if you're not in range, relax your arms, you know? One, it saves the energy, and two, it kind of gives off like if you watch it, most people who are really good their guard is not up when they're out of measure, right? They're resting there, and that projects confidence too, I think.
That makes sense. Can you speak again for me, please? I want to bump your volume a little bit.
Testing.
All right. I think it was just a little bit louder than you.
Yeah. Can we see that again?
Yeah.
From Robert, from Orazio and Robert.
I don't know that we can see anything.
Yeah, I don't know if we can see anything either.
I have found that Orazio has a really big stand-up still. Like watching their fights from this war. When they're spooked, they get very tall.
Yeah. He has a sort of scrappy defense from there, but it's still he stands up. I would like to see this
Slow.
slow-mo because I was unsure. I could not follow it happen in person, like when it first happened.
It's very fast.
I looked away for a second, and I looked up, and I saw the guy in the metal helm just sprinting at Ezreal.
I mean, I like the spin. I'm in.
It's well out of measure.
Yeah. Well out of measure spin. It's just for flourish. Just for funsies. But they go.
But I do think it makes him. He's like, I'm gonna go because I saw that. We saw that, right?
So nothing here yet, from the looks of it. It looks like as inside of the sword, it's hard to tell. Can't tell which one. I think maybe the sword's inside the dagger.
It's sort of inside the dagger.
Hard to tell.
Her sword is on his dagger, right? Is it outside?
I think so. The inside-outside's hard to tell.
Now it looks like her sword is on the inside of. Maybe his dagger was on the out. His sword was on the outside of her dagger. The whole time I can't.
You see this? It lifts up the collar. I don't see the bend from her main blade, anyways. So right now, as you frame forward, it just like literally lifts the collar. Maybe there's a bend in between frames. That's funny. It's just holding the mod collar up.
Oh my
though.
god, yeah. Light up the collar.
Yeah, it's fully passe at this point, and it's just holding the collar. I have no idea what the fuck is happening with daggers. Too much.
Yeah. It looks like her hand is aimed at his chest, but
Yeah, agreed. I think this is a low kill, and there was maybe a high kill.
it's hard to tell what the sword hit or it was just passe. It looks like the dagger might have been good. And then maybe he was
There's
just all passed
kind of a
on her.
wrap.
She won the fight. I know that. Like, I remember that was what they ended up deciding happened. But
Especially if his sword was outside of hers, her dagger on that rush.
yeah.
I don't know if that wrap was like. That's a messy one.
Yeah.
For sure. Hard to
I don't
untangle.
super like the just sprint at your opponent strategy.
Yeah, that's not good meta. You're just like yeeting yourself out there, hoping for the best.
Just roll the dice every time, yeah.
It doesn't feel like good skill.
Yeah. I see why he went, because she spun, but she wasn't in measure to make that a worthy, like, she was fully back facing him by the time he started
For
going,
sure.
right?
Exactly.
So there was really no tempo there.
Not real. Do you take a lesson from Hildebrand?
I did not have as much time this whereas I would have liked to just like fight.
Chill on pickups. I took a lesson.
Yeah.
I took a lesson with him.
Yeah, how was
And it was great. He's a very good teacher. I think I knew that via reputation, but getting to experience it was great. He's got all the gear and everything to do it as well.
Oh yeah.
And we're just doing main blade. Like he ran me through like I think what would be considered like main blade 101. And we talked through a couple of other like meta things, but ooh, that was a John move right there. When
That was good for double. I was thinking I really liked that.
on that redouble, you see my right here. I drop the blade a little. I don't think I meant to. I don't think I was just reaching. My dagger stays forward, which you would be proud of. Fully forward, actually. That's like full arm extension on that side.
That's like perfect.
And then
Extension.
dropped that dagger below the crossberry.
His sword is fully just pointed straight in the air.
I think he was trying to get out of the way for the crossberry, is my guess.
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
He's probably trying to get his sword out of your dagger too, probably.
Yes, for sure.
And just pulled it back too far would be my guess. My theory.
This was everything I had left on this day. It was Niccolo and then Kato, back to back for pickups. I think they seeded the blade there. Right? Oh, flip 4. I can't tell where his blade is. Oh.
Did he get your leg, maybe?
No, the tip is right here right now.
Pass it.
Because of the crossberry.
You just get enough of dagger on it. He does get in the gap between your hands, though.
Yeah. That was really
Better
slick.
than a lot of people would.
I think I would have. I think I called that one a tip across the belly. 'Cause I was trying to be like very, like call anything that touches me. That was my brain in that moment. I just want to see how he does it. I watched this fight on my phone, but yeah, that's a really quick little flip. It's pretty. I stand up out of spooked.
Yeah.
Last one.
Ooh, don't like the dagger pullback.
Yeah, that profile throw.
I know that they're trying to do a thing where they use that pulling back to create power on their lunge and use the hip shove. But I think that anything you gain on speed for the lunge, you lose on the defense of the dagger. It's not worth the trade-off.
Ooh, that just.
Good. You had a great parry on his sword, but then he uses a hilt parry down, which is also nice.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, using that knuckle guard. That's pretty. He's getting a 2-for-1 ultimately.
Yeah.
And with that forward, like essentially that flash A positioning. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Yeah, full tilt. Ah, okay.
Double.
Double and daggers. Yep, there's my touch. There's their touch. Basically at the same timing, too. I get blessed
This
with
would have been
the long arm.
I was like, I think this situation, if y'all had been a similar height, his dagger kill would have gotten you clean.
Yes, I agree.
But because he had to travel so much more distance, you were able to bring your dagger back online.
100%. Like right here, I also think he could have pointed his dagger 3 inches up and tagged the face. Right here.
Yeah.
Pop right there. That would have touched mask. This, several frames, 3 frames before I get dagger back kind of online. But I'm traveling back fast enough to create enough measure to get my stuff online.
Yeah. I still tend to think that 80-90% of the time going for this dagger close like this is just it's one of the things that's another gamble. Like they're sprinting at your opponent. And I don't think it works out in the long run either. At least most of the time.
Yeah. I think I had a string where I was abusing long dagger arm.
Yeah.
And it worked pretty well, but still not as good as just clean kill main blade.
And your arms are longer than most people, so right, you're going to have more success with that.
Oh,
than,
yeah, for sure.
On average, right?
Definitely.
Especially Brad is, I don't know, he's shorter than me, so.
I have to believe you on that. Don't have a choice.
You're, just assume we're the same height, I guess, for all intents and purposes.
To me, you guys are the same height. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know the difference. Very different fights. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Look at that
Tries to do the
sequence.
same gain down and flip.
I tried to do that pickup low again. He reads it so prettily. Prettily? I don't know. He reads it very well. Right here. Right, I juked sword. I'm intercepting with a dagger. His sword coming back online. Look at this shit. He goes straight to my blade. Which is very pretty. But I can tell he's coming back. And I auto-close that line, that side.
Yeah.
Because if you watch he's immediately ready to go back at me and flip. And I feel that contact right to my dagger. So I also feel good. You know what I need to be better about right here? Sneaking that blade here.
Yeah. He didn't. He also didn't. He didn't really build the wall very well on his right side. I think
No.
There's some opportunities.
And
You could have
dagger's back
flipped
there.
Yeah, you could have flipped under or over earlier in the sequence, I think.
Yeah. I built the wall, but I think I could have brought blade under.
Yeah. I mean, more important to just live, right?
Yeah, always. Yeah. I was worried about that, right? Because I'm creating the full wall here.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think if you'd thrown back, yeah, you had a pretty good opportunity to throw back there.
I do feel very secure right here.
You see how he's worried about your sword? He's going so low to cover.
Yeah. He's ready for me to flip back, which I just didn't have. His ability to bring his main blade back into the game is so much better than mine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Pulling that guard to the correct wall position for the main blade. I felt like if he loses his dagger, he's still like 95% of his combat.
I was gonna say I think counter to like his main blade work is very good, but he's leaving a lot on the table by not having his dagger more incorporated to the fight. That would be my critique of his fight.
Agreed. Yeah, like that leaves. He has several actions where the dagger comes back. It leaves too much opening.
Yeah.
I'm getting cheeky with my main blade work.
I mean, don't you feel like when you're fighting someone like this, you have there's an urge to, especially in the pickup, to go more main blade to main blade?
Oh
because it's
yeah,
kind of
for sure.
fun. Yeah, to be like, oh, I'll just see how does this work?
Yeah.
Play with your game. Play
Can
your
I
game
be
a little
better
bit.
at this thing in these ways? Yeah. Especially with someone as good as he is, I have to create variety. Can I? Okay. Brad, I bet you're not watching this, but chat, I don't like this particular move. That's the only one of his movements I think is inefficient. This one right here. This drop, this high to low drop, I think is too slow. Too easy to disengage. There's too many frames. That.
Yeah.
That's like 6 frames. I disengaged it so many times in our interactions over the course of war. I think if he like dropped thrusted, he'd have a better chance of catching my blade.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta thrust his point forward, but instead the point like
Oh yeah.
does a weird curve like this, following my mouse as opposed to forward toward my blade.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You
I
can
thi-
put your sword in that position. It basically creates more of a straight line to where you're going rather
Correct.
than make that
Exactly.
or that.
Instead of like
arc.
a downward line, yeah, with a little bit of arc.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that when he's doing that, his dagger. I'm gonna harp on the dagger, I guess. He could close that wall off with his dagger too, and then it wouldn't. If he misses the sword, then the dagger's still back up, but his dagger's lagging behind on his left side.
For sure. Also, Dom, I absolutely don't need to check my tall person privilege. I am now officially old man.
So the old man like counteracts the tall person.
Correct. That's how that works. You got a decade on me, and I think it'd be fine. It's fine to do. To use my tall. Did I catch him or he catch me? Didn't see that last one.
How much older is Dom than you?
I don't know. That's a great question. Dom, how much older are you than me?
How old are you?
I'm 40.
That would work better. Sure.
Okay, he got 5 years on me. I bet that move works better against short. That's always true. I think basically every move works better against short people in fencing. Just about.
I think foot shots work better against tall people.
That, you know what? You are, I think, the expert in the room for that.
I think leg attacks in general, but specifically the foot, they work better against taller people.
Look at that
Not that
nonsense.
I don't. It's not that I don't shoot foot shot short people. It's just a little bit less.
You absolutely do.
Yeah.
You foot shot basically everybody. Look at this double void. Boop. We both throw. And then look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that double passe. Right under the armpit, right past the shoulder. You can see the tip right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brad does a little bit of a hook. Oh, that's fun. And I'm catching with a cross parry. He's coming back in with that
Oh, nice void too.
fuck you dagger.
Can
I think I overdid that
behind you.
void, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. I think I stopped. He's trying to bring that sword back online to my gut. And I think because my dagger is there, ends up sticking leg. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
It like pops leg on the way in as he's coming in with his dagger. And so I start to drop. But he's dagger first, which means my dagger is also free. Here we go again. Dagger for dagger. Pop.
There's a double. Was it dagger
Double.
dagger?
Yeah, dagger dagger.
Nice.
That was a blast. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now Kato.
Yeah, the Kato fight. We don't have to watch all of it. I really wanted to watch that Hildebrand one just because I get to fight Kato way more. So I have a
Yeah.
much better idea of how he fights. He's super good.
Well,
And
Brad-
he does that little drop. That's really is fun. It's tough.
Yeah. I think Brad hadn't been the last couple Gulf Wars, I think, or only part
Correct.
of them or something. So
Yeah, Kato moves so well.
I agree.
Isn't he also a youngin?
I mean, like relatively, yeah. I think he's like in his mid 20s,
Yeah, that's young.
26, 27 at
Relatively.
the oldest.
He wanted to explode so much. Like over and over he did his step throw. Like the big lunge. This
Yeah,
is
it
where
looks good.
you and I differ a little from the Panhandle crew, which is I jump lunge way more than they are willing to.
Oh, keep the back foot stat. Yeah.
Like they like to keep back foot mostly. I mean, this is a little bit of jump lunge, right?
The drags. Yeah.
But there's a little bit of drag on the back foot. I'm like we're going. Like you and I and Mike just like launch to the air.
Yeah, we keep the back foot, gather back. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
jump
gather
left.
and just like a skip or something along those lines.
Yeah.
A leap.
Yeah. I think both have their place. I mean, it's not that I don't do more traditional, or I call it like a static lunge, right? Like it's not that I don't do that. I just do it a little less.
Let me see him. Oh yeah, he calls that one back because he's like, "I touched your bib." I was like, "Nah, you touched my bib. That's good enough." Taking the super light here. Let me see what else we got. Oh, have you seen Tally stuff?
That's where I watched the Rose Tourney videos, but
You want to watch yours?
sure. Or we can
Is it in the finals? This is the final.
go work our way back, or we can work our way forward. Whatever you think is.
Y'all went in a circle a couple of times.
Yeah. So first went out there. Eric beat Bao. So Bao held the field, and I went out there. I lost to Bao, and then I held the field. I beat Eric.
This is the first Eric Bao, I think.
Yeah.
Bao's been on a tear last few wars. Last couple
Yeah.
wars.
He's definitely leveled up his fighting, I think.
It was honestly kind of fun to be in the crew.
Oh, instead of in the fight.
Yeah.
Felt less stressful.
I haven't done it since COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been the last couple rounds every time.
Yeah. I've been in the finals, I think, thrice,
Yeah.
right? Except for this last one.
You've been at least top since you didn't go to the first one after the pandemic, but since the pandemic you went 3 top 4s.
Yeah.
Two top 3s and a top 4 basically.
Yep.
But in the top 2, well, 1 finals, and then 3 and then 4. But kind of depends on how many fighters were left. But yeah.
Falling off, John. I'm retiring.
I've done win, lost in the finals, win, which I'm actually pretty proud of.
That's a hell of a record.
Only losing to Mike in the finals.
I know, right?
Which I'm still annoyed about. I mean, I'm Mike's, no shame in losing to Mike.
Lots of shame, obviously.
All the shame, the most shame.
He barely holds a sword in the course of a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like a rounding error.
Yeah. I mean, 2020, for the year, like last year, 2025, Mike won the Rose Tourney, won the invitational thing we hosted, and got second in the on-Steer tourney at Pennsic, which is a pretty good, for the 2 wars, that's a pretty good run, actually.
A hell of a run.
Yeah.
He looked a little slower at this war,
I think he dropped off a little bit.
but I also felt slower. That's how it goes.
Yeah, do you think you just had to partied a little too hard, or?
No, I think it was probably normal party, but I don't know. Sometimes there's stuff like your body's fighting off or whatever that you don't know about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Finally 40, so caught up with you.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it might just be.
It's your first war as being 40, right? It doesn't just flip a switch like that, but
No,
it is funny.
I mean maybe that's the line. That's the fall off right there.
Mm.
Turn 40, fall right the fuck off from top competitors.
So Dom said he's 45. He won the Rose Tourney in 2019, I think was the last time.
Was that 40? Dom,
he would
if you're still in chat, did you fall off at 40?
So he would have been like 39, right?
Maybe if that's the case, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. But Tora won like the on-Steer tourney at Pennsic.
I mean, Tora,
5 times
monster
in his 40s.
into his 50s.
More than into his 50s.
Mm-hmm. The fact that his brain moves as fast as yours does is insane to me. What were you thinking here? Like, what was the strat for Bao?
I was trying to get him to trying to get him to parry with one sword and cover the other and throw, so I didn't have to deal with both, and I just got impatient.
I'm surprised you don't do the double cover. Like right here, that little disengage under, form the wall to your right, almost vertical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just hard close with your dagger.
I was definitely thinking about that like after the tournament was over, I'm like, I should have, when I fighting Bao, I should have covered better with one hand each sword
Yeah.
instead of just hoping for him to parry and throw. That was it was just dumb.
Swag, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Hello, hello. 19 months, thank you. All right. Yeah, last time I took out Bao, it was because I figured out like that moment that we were just looking at right here. I learned if I could do a quick disengage and I put up a wall to my right side, I can just run him down. And he'll spin at me, but it won't matter because the spin is just against my blade. Like there's no draw against me.
Yeah.
That's a great question. How old is Bao? Dom's asking.
I'm guessing Bao is late 30s to early 40s. Similar age.
It was a long one from y'all. Is this
I
final?
think you skipped one of the fights in the
Oh, I might have. I don't know.
round robin I had with Eric. Yeah,
this
this
the-
one. This is me saying this was I was pretty happy with this fight actually. So if Eric beats me here, I'm out, and it's Bao and Eric in the finals.
Is
So
this the down the center one?
yeah, it's just headshot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you read that so pretty. You can see it right here. You're already reading their one to come forward. I don't know what you spotted.
I think it was the range. He let me get the step. I think I got to the distance I wanted.
Boop. Right there. Boop.
I felt good about it because he normally he gets his sword low, right?
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
tiger. He's an old school black tiger. But since his sword was high, I was like, I feel like I can just cover high with my dagger and just throw at the face.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Your dagger's nice and paired up, ready for that riposte out of the sword. Pretty.
When I lined back up with him, like next time I fought him, I noticed that there was a little yellow speck on his mask from where my tip had rubbed off,
No, that was your like. I got this. I can do this.
which was satisfying. I did have a moment where I was like, man, I wasted my headshot because normally you can only get one of those kind of shots on someone, like one per set of fights with
Like
them, right?
war, yeah. A lot of
And I was
times.
like, oh man, I wasted that one on like not in the finals, when I had to fight him again. But you can't count on like you just gotta take the win you can get, right?
Pretty.
Oh, Bao just hesitated in range there.
I feel like Eric cast the I'm chilling, I swear I'm not coming forward in that exchange.
I think he doesn't come forward like he comes forward sparingly because he has an old back injury, and then I assume his leg probably still has some.
He was in a boot last year.
Last year he was in a boot, yeah. I think he'd broken his foot.
Chat, he was in a boot last year and it took everything I had to beat him.
Yeah.
Him and Sir or Duke / Master
Duke.
Chris.
Yeah,
Those two were
Christopher, yeah.
gnarly. Yeah, that's a great one shot down the. You see how there's that relaxed posture from
Yeah.
Bao. Both swords down, looking very upright, and all of a sudden he's like, "No, I'm going now." That's a very good
Yeah.
read. How not to give free points.
Yeah. And this is where I double twice. Once again, I'm just not covering his swords well.
Yeah, when I was off the side, I wanted to like talk at you, but I was like, that's probably rude. I shouldn't do that.
You wanted to like do some coaching.
I wanted to tell
cornering
you that
me?
like his blades were hovering the center, right? You could thrust capture both his blades inside or out. Honestly, disengage one side or the other, and just hard capture. Because I know you have the ability to like close that distance in a very effective way.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think I don't know why I didn't do that. With good reason.
I would have definitely talked to you. Yeah, Dom would have yelled at you. Maybe I should follow Dom's steps.
There's only a handful of people that I'm like would be okay to get coaching from, and I think you and Dom are both on that list. So
Ooh, you get him a couple of frames, although you're moving at the same time.
yeah.
You could have won that if you were trying to capture this blade with your dagger.
Yeah.
If you, as soon as you lost tactile feeling, flip down. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8
I don't know why.
frames that your dagger didn't
I
flip
should have.
down.
Really should have been more worried about his right sword anyway. Right? He's right-handed,
Correct.
so chasing his left sword was probably dumb.
9.
He's just gonna parry with that sword more anyway.
You could have flipped up and down off that dagger and caught that blade. Obviously, hindsight, blah blah blah. But
That's why we're here to learn and get better, right? So do
Yeah.
better next time.
yeah, always. I want to try to flip 4 from that cross parry more. I think that's my goal for next year. I'll see if I can do it in a tournament. Or not even cross parry. It's really more like the outside wall. They flip 4. They tink my dagger. I flip 4 as a follow up.
Some same stupid thing again.
And you're fighting drop point. You're fighting.
Tried. I wanted to try and give him a different look. You know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was,
You got the parry high to deceive the left hand.
I was too fixated on trying to get him to over parry and then to be able to throw instead of trying to have like physical coverage of his swords with mine.
Yeah. Yeah, because you still
think that
catch him
was-
here, but same deal. He's in motion towards you.
Yeah.
Chat, if it isn't clear, regardless of how good you are or how much you've climbed, I think it is a good pursuit to better yourself. And this is what John and I do. We would do this just in general, but it's cool to be able to share it with you all over the last few years.
Yeah.
It's like we've been doing this for forever.
Part of the process, and it's enjoyable. It definitely does. You have to be willing to swallow your ego a little bit, right?
Yeah,
How you
for sure. Feels bad to just get hit. Oh yeah, you're starting to chase there. Although that crossberry worked nicely. Or sorry, the crossberry to the riposte.
I think what happened finally is he initiated a little, which let me have a better read on what he was going to do and then counter that rather than just throwing at him.
You triggered the. He let you so close. Your dagger. You're not even trying to put your dagger past the line of his blade.
Yeah.
He let you very close. Okay. He trying to snipe you, which saves you from the left.
Yeah.
In theory, if he just like jumped at you here, he would hit you with the left.
Yeah.
But he's turning he's like rotating at the
There's
shoulders.
almost no case fighter that'll like. There's always, if you look at a case fight, there's always times that one of the swords could have thrown and hit the other person. Almost always.
Oh, that was a good adjustment here. The angle on that flip.
Yeah. This is very classic kind of things I do, right? Just throw off the parry.
Yep. Parry throw 4, but a better angle. All right, chat. Pulling up the last one. This is the finals. We'll go ahead and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
John, tell him what you were thinking. I'm going to grab some water. I'll be right back.
So the main thing is I feel like Eric has a decent disengage, and he also likes to do draw cuts and tip cuts. Probably wouldn't have called a tip cut because it's a non-turn tourney, so we're fighting by non-turn rules. But I didn't want there to be any like discussion about that. So I wanted to play it safe, make sure I had really good control of his sword when I hit him every time. I was gonna look for that fast headshot I had down the center, like I had earlier stage in the round robin portion, but um, like I was saying earlier, you normally can't get that kill on someone more than once, especially if above a certain level, right? Like, and I figured he wasn't gonna give me the distance to do that again, but I was still gonna look for it. I do think it's interesting that he was holding his sword. He normally does drop point, but he was doing a more high slash mid guard for a lot of this fight. The other thing is he has a very much more upright stance than me. And so there was a couple of times I broke measure just to rest my legs because I knew that if we were both in stance, he was burning less energy than me. Like right here, I'm trying to rest my legs because my legs were tired. He said on Friday that he made that adjustment specifically to fight you. Interesting. Do you know what his theory on having the high guard? Because I definitely felt like I liked fighting that better than his low guard.
If you if you had like removed the individual, let's say they were like kind of just shadows that fought the way they did for Eric and for Bao, who is a harder fight to you? Or are they too hard to compare because they're so different?
Very different. I think I was a little trickier. Was actually a little tougher this year.
Okay.
I think Case is just a harder match up in general. And someone who's decent at it is going to be harder. I was more worried about fighting Eric. But like you said, that's about reputation, not about...
Right.
I mean,
removing the person.
Bao killed me clean and got 2 double kills. And then I 3-0'd Eric, right? Like...
I imagine some of that's familiarity too. It's like you've just had so many more reps against sword and dagger.
Yeah. And with Bao specifically too, right?
I still think we can make that the some of the work for you this coming year is for you to hard close a little bit more on either sword bucklers or Case. We just do the hard bind go. Get in those reps, especially against good people. Someone like Death is never going to let you do that because he is high-low.
And now he went back to the drop point.
He seems so much more comfortable in drop point. I didn't know
the chat said that he was doing the high guard as a counter to me, apparently.
He said on Friday that he's made that adjustment specifically for fighting you. Is it chat? Do you mean specifically the high guard?
That's what. Yeah, that was when they posted that, or when they said that was weird.
Got it.
He said he was trying it, but he said.
Oh, hey Diego.
Clearly, it didn't work out how I was hoping.
Yeah. That's interesting. Nice. That's so pretty. You said he was an old school Tiger, right, John?
Yes.
I don't know him from the Tiger, like, lore. I've not heard of him.
Yeah, I think he took some time off because of a back injury, if I'm remembering. But
got it. That is so classic you. Turn that corner a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might have got the arm there, but it was.
Yeah, I mean, you can make an argument for that.
Yeah.
That's a frame of arm touch. Whether it came forward or not, I don't know.
Yeah. I remember it touching my arm. I don't remember if I thought it was good or not in the moment because I killed him a second later, so not even a second later.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're already, you're starting to launch your counter. And they pulled Blade back to... You know what's funny is that if they just left their Blade online, you would have run into it. And there would not have been a question. And you would have hit it first. But our bodies always react to danger. They just do. We were talking about this. I didn't tell you about it, or didn't talk to you about it since you were in the fight. But we're saying next year we should we should set up our pavilion on that spot predicting the rows, like where we all are sitting. We just
Oh
set it
yeah,
up
that's
early, and just let that be
a great
our
idea.
hangout spot for the war. There's no reason not to bring like the normal like 2010. Just put it there.
yeah. Filipinos have had their pop up there anyway. I
I mean,
don't know
that
why he got
second one
so
was.
much more aggressive in the second point here.
You think it's impatience? He was like, I don't have the gas to deal with it.
I don't know if it was impatience or he felt like since he was down a point, he wanted to make something happen, or I don't know. But um, I think I was super happy he was aggressive because I'm like I didn't like that played. I think it played to my strengths because
Oh yeah,
once
for
he's
sure.
throwing his sword, like I said, I was really worried about his disengage because
Yeah.
he has a good disengage.
Yeah, he's beautiful
So
disengage.
once his sword is committed, it can't disengage. So I was like,
Dom, when he's passive like that, when he's inviting, he's the scariest to me. He's much scarier than his step and throw.
yeah, I would agree with me.
At least in our interactions. What else we got that's interesting? Ravine battle. You fought in a ravine battle, right?
No, that was during the Rose tourney.
Oh, that was the Rose tourney one. I know you went to one that I didn't go to. That was Rattan.
I did the fort that you skipped. I think you were just hanging in camp.
Yeah. That was Thursday morning, wasn't it? Or was that?
Friday
No,
morning.
that was Friday morning? Friday morning.
Yeah. Which is fair because we partied pretty hard on Thursday night.
Yeah. Fort was Friday.
Want to see Madu Bros fight? That was a good fight.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. That's Sir Madhu Bro to you, Sir David.
Sir Madu Bro, yeah. Oh.
Went to
Well-deserved.
did you ever make it out to the vigil? I went over there. It was fun.
I did not. I ended up talking to him like a couple days later and been like, apologized that I couldn't make it out.
That was the one I was trying to convince you to go to, but you got stuck in a meeting, I think. That was the long
Stuck in
white
a-
scarf meeting, right?
I got stuck in a white scarf meeting for like
Yeah.
2.5 hours. So.
Oh, 07. It looks like an all black stick from the fighter on the
Yeah.
left, the Ethelmark fighter. Yeah, his range management's real good.
Madu is not as good against lefties because you can't get them. You can't get that side to side as much. But he caught that on the shield, right?
I don't know.
In the moment,
Oh.
in watching it live, it looked like shield. But
What I was gonna say.
go back a little more.
Yeah. So they're thrusting that lefty sword.
Hmm.
That
Doesn't look like shield as
that
much
does
as-
not look like shield. That tip is above
It-
the shield here.
It might not have been faith,
No, that was like neck.
so maybe not
Or
hard
something
enough.
there.
But
And it looks like that top one whiffed. You see that? You can see the tip peeking out right here and going past their face.
oh yeah,
Yeah, maybe not enough. Maybe it felt like shield. Definitely looked like neck. He's got the huh? I
That's
thought
the
I killed you.
head tilt, yeah.
I mean, that was enough to send him shoving. Like he was shoved back, right, on the interaction,
Yeah.
right here. If that's neck, that's a good amount of force.
It's hard to tell if it pushed him back or he was
Oh,
stopping
he stopped
his
it and
forward.
leaned. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They look like a fairly bendy fighter. David gave out these magic cards as his thank you gift.
Oh, that's cool.
It was fun. I have it in my blue bag. That was a cool bit. They had very tasty food. I got to go in with Rags and Sven, that crew.
Found someone to help you skip the line.
Uh-huh.
Did they do precedence
Yeah.
for the line? Oh, okay. Went in with the Duke.
We waited a little bit. I don't know what we were in. Ooh. There's that wrap
good
for
left
the
for the ribs.
yeah, that under armpit. Oh, it's pretty. Anybody who's fought Rattan probably knows what this feels like. That one right there, pop.
Ooh, yeah.
That's like the
Good
unarmored
timing. Yeah.
back of your armpit.
Really good timing on that throw,
That's
though.
good timing. Yep. Pretty. Congratulations, Sir David. What is Glen Aubin Rattanfield? Okay, what's with the lobster? What is
I
this?
don't know.
What is happening here? What was the gimmick of the CNT?
Some
If you
new
don't mind.
lobsters.
What is that? It has
Just the
lobster.
And lobster, I think.
Offhand
Wouldn't
lobster. I love it.
wouldn't it be better if it was crawfish?
Oh yeah. More thematic.
It's more regionally appropriate.
Correct.
Also, I like crawfish better than lobster.
Oh, that garb is very fitting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually didn't notice the pants and stuff.
Do you know if anyone else took melee footage? Especially if the earlier ones that we fought in?
I've seen a ton of.
I am sad that the ravine, we have to miss it so often for Rose.
Yeah,
It's really
I
fun.
think it's worth it.
I
for the
really
Rose, but
enjoyed the one. Because we went, we did the ravine last year.
last year wasn't opposite and it was great.
Yeah, we did the
really
little
fun.
pillboxes. It was fun.
Yeah, I like the boxes in the ravine. Did they do that again this year? I don't know.
Currently working on uploading the semis finals of Nanama. That's awesome. If you get that link, if it happens to be uploaded, even after her stream, hit us up. I would
Yeah.
love to watch it.
I think Leandra might have posted some of videos of the ERG tournament, the gender underrepresented gender tournament. But
Do you know what her YouTube is? Any idea?
Leandra something. Let me see if I can.
Tally told me, I think, that you can't use the words Gulf War. Like, it was banned.
Because like the actual
The algorithms thinks it's war.
yeah. Well, there's a real war, I guess. Gulf War. So
What was
it looks
that?
like there's some video of the Meridian Rose someone posted
On
on I don't know whose channel this is. I'll send you the link.
oh,
On
that's
Discord?
2025. Stream day. Stream day days ago. Streamed. $13 years ago. The fuck? Gulf Wars SEA. That's cool. Youth Rose.
Youth Rose.
Tiny Nick keeps their streak alive.
Oh yeah, MVP of the. Not a mod. Oh sweet.
Yeah, let me pull this.
Do you see the not a mod? It's in the chat.
Oh, Heavy Rose. Hell yeah. Thank you, chat.
I saw the hookups on the
Yeah.
videos. I'll say a shout out to Tally for filming a fucking ton fighting
Huge.
footage.
Thank you so much, Tally.
Like- all over the known world too. So
Ooh. That's tasty. Your people.
oh yeah, what do you got? Ansvar and tequila. Is that who
Yeah.
it is?
That's for tequila. Is there a higher res?
It might not. Maybe it hasn't been uploaded long enough to.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
Not.
I bet you're right. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Oh, that looks better. There it goes.
Maybe it just took a second for YouTube to like catch up. Rothgar has some good Heavy Rose stuff. That's great. I didn't get to watch any of the Heavy Rose. I want to watch some of it.
Yeah.
They're
Tequila has a thing.
yeah, go ahead.
He's developed a pretty good leg and foot shot, but then
Uh-huh.
he's really bad at fighting people when they're on the ground.
Oh no, hasn't developed like a meta on how to deal
Which
with.
is the same issue that Drew has. She also is bad at fighting people on the ground. Which is I still think it's a really weird thing to be bad at because like it should be easier.
I think it is easier.
It is easier. Like it's you should win 90% of your fights when you have a.
I wonder if what Drew would do if I just sat down.
You should do that next time you fight her.
I might
Be
do
like,
that next
hey,
time I fight her. I
just
heard you're
drop
bad
to
at
your knees.
this.
Be like, we'll be the same height.
We'll be exactly. We'll be the same height. We'll duke it out. That's a. Shh, Chad, don't tell Drew.
You don't win 90% is an exaggeration, Drew. You don't win 90% of the time if you're on the ground.
Shh, don't listen. You'll forget about between now and then. Ooh, finals. Thank you for the links. I'm going to watch that. Top 4, top 8. Hell yeah. All right. Let's watch this. This is top 8.
Like I know either of these fighters.
Chat, if you know any of the fighters, let us know. I just generally like to watch whatever's been happening. Keep track of who's been coming up.
Only fought the Meridian Rose one time.
Yeah, you got bonked on your you're backing out with that one bro.
Yeah, I got losing top 4, but yeah, got killed by a Madu fighter.
I think I fought in it once only, maybe twice.
You got 4 also, right?
I think I only fought in it once.
Yeah, once in top 4.
Once in top 4. Wilhelm would remember. I don't remember if it was top 4 or 6 or 8 or whatever it was.
I think Wilhelm knocked you out in the semifinals and then went on to win.
Top 4. Okay.
I don't know if you fought in it another year, but I don't remember you fighting in it.
I don't think I fought another year either. I think I only had the opportunity to fight the one.
It was always opposite other things.
Yeah.
And then I got knighted.
It's that same human from who fought David in the champs.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fighting Marjorie.
Mm-hmm. The bendy one. Also fighting in Madu. But it's matched Madu, which is funny. They're both lefties.
So Marjorie is right-handed, but she's putting the Madu in her right. She puts the Madu in whatever her opponent's off hand is, right?
Oh, interesting.
So lines that up. Lines the Madu up with their sword side, which makes sense because the whole idea is you want to throw Madu and then throw a sword, right? Madu sword. You get
Oh,
them
that's
to go side
cool.
to side.
I didn't know
Side to
that.
side. So the theory is you put the Madu in their sword, whatever it lines up with their sword side to get that combo off.
But is it? I feel like that gives you very few reps, like always, against lefties, and even lefts.
I don't disagree. And obviously David has a different. He just fights it. He just fights it the way he fights it, right? But
Yeah. You just adjust.
I
for
also
left.
know a Madu fighter here in Alcira, Count Vlad. He is He's a lefty, but he fights with the Madu in his left hand. Like he fights sword right hand. So his Madu, he puts the sword in his offhand. But that's just his standard. He fights that way all the time.
Oh.
Double legs there.
Yeah, I could hear that thump on the one we saw, without any audio. You don't really need it. Nice inside shot. You know how like you can see the thump happen. Oh, that's a tough one. Do you recognize
nice
the
stab,
Centurion?
That is Red Bad.
That's
Actually
a
pretty good
long ass
modifier, too.
sword. It's like a 40 some odd. Red Bad.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a fighter.
He's a solid fight. I think he's one of the better on belts in Kingdom right now.
Why is everyone so
You know,
passive? Like, just scared. That's mostly it. If you're gonna be passive, you gotta be passive outside of thrust range, right?
yeah.
That is true. No shield, you don't have a choice. You gotta move your feet,
Mhm.
please.
I no longer fear glaives thanks to Bellatrix.
You know, I've never fought Vlad, who's supposed to be the best in Atlantia for pole. I've only heard tell of him being good at it. I've never fought him in doing it.
I think I've fenced against him, but not. Didn't he do a little fencing for a while?
Yes, yeah. I have fought.
Yeah, I
I
think
have fenced against him, and I have fought him swordboard.
Have you seen videos of or in person Duke Maynard from?
Yes,
He's very good.
Maynard's sick.
Yeah,
I've watched a
he
bunch
was
of
like
his
a
fights.
hockey player before he did heavy fighting.
Yeah, they get some weird. Yeah, Maynard has some weird stuff because of his background.
Yeah.
Like stuff like you can't do some of those flip tricks with your stick without having done a decade of another
Yeah.
sport, basically.
And you gotta do that while ice skating too.
I bet it's easier without skates. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It seems like it'd be easier with not being on skates, but
Yeah, but that's just because I'm
not
bad
someone
comparatively at skating.
not someone else skating at you 90 miles an hour.
Right. Oh.
Comparatively, heavy fighting is pretty. Can you rewind
Yeah,
that?
that's that's exactly what I just thought, man. Right here. That one's like, okay.
Okay, that probably hits the dead arm, I guess.
Arm, yeah.
But isn't that a kill?
In theory. Chat, does the throw on the arm again?
Okay,
Oh,
no, he called
okay.
it. He called it. Okay, good.
Yeah, they had a couple of those. I saw the same stuff you saw.
Duchess, Centurion Sonya. She's also a Duchess.
Oh, cool. I love that there's a culture of armored tournament combatants in Anciara that I feel like you don't get quite as many in Lantia. Who's making Tim look short there?
That was Sonya again.
Do what?
He was bending over.
Yeah. The camera person looked tall comparatively.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It was like the point of
You
view.
mean Scavius is the lefty Centurion? And he's been in the chat.
Oh,
Sinister Scavius. Ain't that good?
I'm a natural lefty. Ooh, that's a good pull rundown. That's like the right meta. Get up in their grill. Yeah, that was the move. Chat, this is, I think, the correct way. Like, look for opportunity, let that pole swing, and just get in there. Yeah, it was good blocking with the shield. Good old-fashioned tussling. I don't know. That looks like a bunch of wraps to the back head, but I don't know how many were impeded or unimpeded. That was hard to tell. Top 4.
Definitely touched it with the stick.
For sure. Opened up the field.
Counting.
You know, that's why we do video review, chat. Sometimes people are out here where they should watch kind of things coming at them, just to get it from the outside perspective. Regardless of what you felt in the helm, it is good to get perspective from the outside in. There's an unfortunate amount of like appearance that does matter
Yeah.
in our game. Everyone who does it, tournament fighting, I think understands it, but it's a combination of what's good in the helm and perception from the outside.
Especially in heavy fighting, I think.
Especially in heavy fighting, yeah. I just want the squishy bits. That's the fun part. Nice. That was a good offside.
Oh. Guess he threw over the sword.
Yeah, I think it was the over top. That one seemed to connect. That one right there. That might have been basket.
Maybe. Yeah. That one, maybe that one, but like this other one looks like she got a little shield on it, and then that one, oh, maybe this one?
I think
Yeah,
that's the
okay,
kill
yeah.
goal. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the classic counter to an offside is an offside.
Yeah, offside over the offside.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat who has fought Rattan also understands the pleasure of throwing to squishy bits. Or sometimes just the short stem punch.
Yeah. It's nice when you get a real
It's
nice
so good.
like snap to someone's helm.
Yeah.
It'll make a good connection on a flat snap or something.
John, I'm very excited to hit you again with the lawnmower.
Oh,
Short
the
stem.
short
wind
stem
fan.
wrap thing.
Yeah. I'm excited to do it more. Just letting you know.
You try to not let you do it ever again.
I'm gonna try to hug you and then hit you with the back of my back blade
No.
in the back of the head.
Lefty. That's way too close to wrestling. No wrestling.
That's pretty good lateral work from both of them.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if that first wrap hit. Let me see what the killing blow was.
Whiffed on the leg, totally.
Was that the killing blow right there? The thrust?
No, I think it's a little later.
That? Okay. It looks like mostly picked up by shield.
Yeah.
I'm confused
Or
by
maybe
the
that thrust-
ending.
Maybe that thrust was good. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm kind of confused by the ending.
Yeah.
It's got to be a thrust. There's no other obvious. You might have clipped the eye.
Yeah, must have been the thrust was good.
Yeah, that leg would have been an after blow, I think.
Yeah. The leg didn't even look good to me. It looked like it skipped off.
Yeah, at the end of stick.
But it didn't matter.
Didn't.
It's
matter.
nice when it doesn't matter. One way or another.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wanted to rewatch this one spot. There was a wrap that I couldn't tell if it hit. It looked like it was good as early on. Aha. Was that a good leg right at the very end? From your like inside the armor.
He said I was planning on taking it and then he dropped. Okay.
I thought you had a
Good on you
good.
then.
Ooh, that's good stick movement. I thought you had a good wrap. Oh, okay. I got all shield. Yep, good lateral movement. All right, well, that's why we watch footage. It is as honest as we can get, generally speaking.
In the finals?
Finals.
Yeah.
I'm excited. No
Do you
spoiler
know who won?
chat.
Oh, okay.
But
who
I'm
won?
betting on you, Scavius. Scavis. Avis? Evis? SCA Evis? Sinister.
Scabious.
Sinister is easier.
Yeah. I would say Scabious, I guess. I'm questioning how I ever always pronounce your name. It all means left-handed. Is that true?
Scabious?
That means left-handed?
I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
I've
That's
heard
pretty funny if it's true.
sinister.
Sinister obviously means left.
Latin adjective means left, on the left, or left-handed.
Nice. It's funny. I like it. I did not know that. You learn
Does a
something new every day.
left negate?
Oh, yeah, does that make it right?
Yeah.
Two lefts make it right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Ah,
Three lefts. Okay.
that's true. Not wrong. What were your thoughts coming into finals? Nervous? Feeling good? Thoughts on any particular opponent, etc.? I love hearing people's points of view, especially for high pressure tournament situations. So far, Sinister's made it further than both of us, John,
That's true, yeah.
in this particular tournament. I had my one shot, fucked it up. Oh, that big offside high?
Oh, yeah, he got a good lateral step.
Yeah, that spin, you can see the rotation.
That's correct. It is an unbelted tournament. I think no unbelts and no royals. I don't know if it's former or just sitting. Can't remember, but
Yeah, that was a big old pivot step forward. He did the bullfighter, essentially.
now locked in. Yeah, nice. Always prefer a 2 out of 3. Nice block there. I like that.
Yeah. Has better, like, lateral and measure management. Nice. Same thing, but the other
Nice.
direction.
Yeah, you got him on the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Pop.
Yeah. Nice step. And yeah. Good timing on that, too.
Oh, man. 1-1. Building drama. Love it. Ideally, it's now or next year. Ooh, pretty. Super clean. Look at the full drop tip, high
Yeah.
elbow, and the full unwind. Pull that elbow back. That lean. Oh, yeah, you can see the head, good
Yeah.
head movement. Everything
His
else
shield is
doesn't
so
matter.
low, too. Got him juked.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder what caused that.
He probably thought he was going to throw a leg wrap, would be my guess.
Oh, no, you know what? I think it is because it looked like a high offside tap right here, and so
Yeah.
they thought the next one's that full wrap
The
this way.
I mean, the classic is offside to let to
Offside
leg,
leg, yeah,
right?
exactly.
So he just, yeah, dropped his shield.
Yeah, the current, like, wait here for a second, fully load that blade, and just let the, yeah, you can see exactly that right here, that cross block.
Yeah.
And then boom, that unwind. Look at that. You can see the force moving through the helmet right here.
Yeah.
Pretty. Congratulations. Excellent work.
Yeah.
That's a big
Well
deal.
done.
That's dope. I mean, swapping up the offside tap to the offside actual kill is a solid way to do it. You juked them. Smart fighting. Yeah, it's the Centurion, the GOA. Let me pull that up. The Not a Mod semifinals, finals. Thank you.
More non-peers fight each other.
Yeah, I love it. Ansvar versus Stefan. Yeah, you really want to go shield side.
This is Ansvar versus Thias. So this must be labeled wrong.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Leading into the finals. Okay. They got down to 3, I imagine. Oh no.
Something you can do on that left from that lefty is you can wait for them to wrap and then wrap over top of it, which is my preferred way to dispatch matched weapon, as opposed to trying to go deep for that offside. What was the format for this one? Do we know?
Chat was saying it was around Robin, so I guess they had 3. So I'm guessing they did the classic loser stays.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'm not sure how they ended up with a top 3 at the end. If it was pools.
6 pools. Nice.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of humans.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I think this had a good turnout. So.
Makes sense. Top 1 from each pool. I assume top 1 by record.
Should be.
I think if I were running this, I would have filled out the other 2 slots for top 8 by picking like top 1 from each pool and then the 2 highest records that aren't already in.
Oh yeah, wild cards basically.
Correct. But you can have like essentially a better record than somebody else in a different pool.
Yeah.
And not make it if you're number 2.
That would have been a good idea, and there was no reason to end up with like when you can create a perfect bracket. Why not create a perfect bracket?
We were low on time. That makes sense. I mean, that's the reason.
No, that's
Low
no
on time.
excuse.
I'm with
So
you,
you-
John. I would be like, we'll make it a nice square 8.
You mean you weren't gonna be there in time for the battle that was gonna start promptly on time? Like,
All of the on-time things we do in this game, we all know. You and I, our meta has been solid.
yeah.
15 minutes post start of battle, show up, walk on the field.
Sometimes this year was actually worse. Sometimes 15 minutes after the battle was like getting there 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
not.
I think it was last year that we walked into the ravine like perfectly. That to me was peak.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple times I thought we played it perfect.
As good as it can possibly be for those purposes.
The other thing is you could have just done fewer pools and just had more fights in each pool.
Did anyone take trios footage? I took none this year.
I did not. I was only there for part of it.
We went undefeated, but so did the other 2.
What was your team again?
It was me, Robert, and Sal.
Good team.
We went undefeated up until finals, and we lost.
To Nick and Tiny Nick and
They were the it was
Tiny Nick, Brad, and
Brad and
and
Kato.
Kato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it
It's a
was
good
a
team
single
too.
pass, and they just stopped us.
Yeah.
Tiny Nick has boosters, for sure, in that context. And can just like
Yeah. Gets pretty aggro in melee sometimes.
has like a one punch movement wise that is like that is honestly hard to deal with like in that context in a small unit.
Yeah.
Not effective on a line comparatively, but very effective in small units. Maximilian on the right with the Montante. He's the one with the printed spearheads. Was he the one who printed the spearheads that were like failed real quick because they were too floppy? I didn't know who did that, but I remember seeing that like there was like a loner pool of like 30 spears that were printed. I think they were TPU heads from the looks of it. Yeah, they're all light colored or white ones, but they were like too extra floppy.
Didn't they fail pretty quickly?
Yeah, during the spear tournament, they failed the whole batch because of it was just too floppy.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta make them a little chunkier. TPU is the right material. I think you just print a thicker body, like design wise. Print it closer to that like Purple Heart look.
Mm-hmm.
TPU is great. What a good material. John, what can Matthias do better? Like you've watched him
I
fight a lot.
think he does too many lateral steps.
Oh, okay.
Like he seems like he's constantly trying to reposition, and I don't think he's gaining much from that, and just potentially giving tempos and using energy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dom, yeah, definitely did. I think it was like basically as we were leaving. I think I was telling John earlier in the stream that like over the weekend, that's when I started to feel like the symptoms. I haven't felt like, you know how you can get sick sometimes and you know you're sick, like lack of energy and all that. This go around, it's been mostly just symptoms. Like my nose is itchy and I have a little bit of congestion.
Do you think
and I want to cough?
any of that could be allergy related though?
That's what I was worried about. I wasn't certain how much was affected by allergies, seasonal allergies, as everything's blooming.
Because spring is 100% sprung, at least here.
Yeah, same here too. Yeah,
Like
there's
everything is
tree
covered in
everywhere.
pollen. Yeah. I can feel that affecting me a little bit. Like if I go outside and sit around, 'cause I like being outside, especially this time of year where it's nice.
Yeah, it's
and I
gorgeous
can
out.
feel like my nose tend to start to feel a little bad.
Yeah, I think it's
And I
a
have
little bit
pretty-
that, but I don't know.
Yeah, and I have pretty mild allergy symptoms compared to a lot of people. But
Is this the finals? Non-mod finals? Yeah.
okay, yeah.
I think I got to watch this in person, or a lot of it in person.
I don't remember what I was doing that I did not watch this. Something very princely, probably.
Definitely Princely.
Yeah. I didn't get to do any armored pickups and barely any rapier pickups here.
I mostly got a chance to watch the Jay Lee just
Rags.
punish people. Yeah.
There is, I did see a video on Antiquity's channel of Rags fighting Aaron the Swift. in
Oh
pickups
yeah?
Yeah.
From this war.
From this war. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw that it existed.
Chat. There's Prime Hobo Mod in the back. Anyways, continuing on. Oh, that's too much jumping. Matthias is spooked. That big circle parry low.
So what would your critique be for Ansvar then, Boomy?
Of what I've watched so far, I fully agree with you. I think they get a little too low and too long, and can do a little bit better gathering. But they have also what I think of as they have like a guard they're comfortable with, as opposed to adapting their dagger to the opponent's presented blade. It's very static.
Yeah.
Like every time I've watched them fight, even tonight, they're in their guard.
I agree with that.
It's not like one that moves. Yeah, there's my dumbass.
You're
I get to
also
watch finals.
stepping with the back foot every time. on
Yes.
this fight. Well, that's better right there.
I think Matthias has better, like fighting reads. If that makes sense. Like they read the fight well.
Yeah, I
I
think
think-
they have a good like feel for the fight.
Yes, correct.
I
yep.
think they're a little. I agree with their little static in their sword dagger positioning.
Yeah, for Ansvar, I think. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for Ansar.
Yeah, like right now, Ansvar, like if you just look at their hands aren't reacting at all to what Matthias is presenting. Oh,
Oh, nice.
that's pretty.
Like the celebration is pretty great, actually.
Yep, just a quick cover, right? Cover here,
Do
crossbody.
you cross or do you go up?
It went cross from the looks of it.
Yeah.
But a good, this is some blade shit right here.
Yeah.
Right, the cross parry up the center.
Yeah.
Boom. Has his little sword
Yeah,
antennas
well
up.
I like to see the celebration. It's nice to.
Yeah, I can imagine that's like, that's a, that's a core memory formed for them.
Yeah.
In that moment. Nothing wrong with that.
This is another tourney I never won. The Nadavon.
Same. All right, chat. That was fun. John, thank you for hanging out as always.
Yeah. Always a good time.
We'll do more of this. I have some ideas for what to do content-wise, but I'm building a church, so that's eating up
Yeah.
most of the time.
It's all your content is church building.
It is right now. It's just spending so many hours of my life over there trying to revamp the inside. When that's done, I have a bunch of stuff I want to do. I have a list of things I want to do that's SCA related and otherwise. And some of it gets into the weeds of how the SCA works, which is not for everybody. Generally, we're out here looking at fighting, but I think it's kind of cool to see that stuff as well, the behind the scenes.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. All right, chat. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you on the next one. We're gonna try to do it a little bit more frequently for this year. Take it easy. Have a good
Everyone
night.
have a good night.